if Mabior Garang is to be given a position, then he does not necessarily need to replace his mother. Yeah.
Welcome to Jimosi podcast. So early today, Mabior Garang, the son to the late John Garang, was seen on a plane with a certain caption on his post. And South Sudanese citizen concluded in the comment section that it was heading back to Juba, South Sudan. And as you go through the comment, you will see that. So my question to you is, why do you think most of South Sudanese thought that that Captain Mabior Garang was coming back to Juba from Nairobi, where he has been residing in? What might be your guess why people concluded that?
Maybe the caption, because he said, "We back, suited and booted. Brioni'd out." Yeah. So they just assumed he's probably going back to South Sudan. Yeah.
Well, in my case, I will say the reason why most people thought that it was coming to Juba is because of the recent happening that have been going on in the country, where the children of the senior SPLM members have been appointed into government positions. And the fact that when Adun Kir was appointed, he wrote an article praising Adut. So it seemed like he had some good blood with Adut. And for that reason, they might have get in touch with her. And when you see Adut has been visiting some veterans and the vice president. So in her wisdom, she might have reached out to Mabior and they might have talked. So that might be the reason why he ended up writing that nice article and took that that nice photo on a plane. And then people concluded that way. I will attach it to that recent developing in the country. So that's what I will think was the reason why.
I actually now understand why you think so, because if you look at the
why people
suit
think
that he's
so.
wearing, why people think so, and also based on your explanation, if you look at the suit properly, you'll see that the coat has a South Sudan flag to the left. Yeah, I just saw it now. And then the tie kind of has multiple colors that are also found in the South Sudan flag. So you might be right. Just the same way other people are guessing that he's probably going back to South Sudan.
Yeah. And as I was going through the comment section, I saw one comment that actually stated that he's coming back to be given position that currently being held by his mother. And my question to you is, do you agree that Mabior Garang should be given a vice president position, which is currently being held by his mother, Mama Rebecca Nyandengdit? Do you agree with that?
I can say both yes and no. Yes, because Mama Rebecca Nyandengdit has aged. She's getting older and probably not in the best shape or form to continue working or working in the public sector.
As by your opinion?
Yeah. No hard feelings attached. But then at the same time, I would say no, because as much as she's getting old, she's not complaining. And it's not like all these other generals or the top shots in the government are getting replaced by their children. Because if you look at someone like Kwalmanyang, his daughter was appointed into being the deputy governor of Jonglei State. And then she was promoted into as national minister, as the current minister of trade and industry. So that means if Mabior Garang is to be given a position, then he does not necessarily need to replace his mother. Yeah. And as you can see, Waniga is also still serving in the same government. But his son was given a position. So the same can apply to Mabior. If that's what they are trying to do, awarding their children. Yeah.
Well, for me, it is going to be a no, because, like you mentioned, other senior politicians or the SPLM politicians are not giving up their position to their kids. So, Rebecca or Mabior Garang are not going to be the exceptional in this case.
Yeah.
So, if it's to be given a position, then it has to be given a different position. But Mama Nyandengit has to held on to her position at the moment. She's a BP. So we do not, like I would say, the person that comment that way, we have to look at it differently.
Yeah. And also, okay, continue.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to say also that the two don't belong to the same political party. Rebecca Nyandengit is part of the former detainees, which involves those who were detained following the 2013 war outbreak. And Mabior, as of the time he resigned from his position as an undersecretary, right? Yeah, he was part of the SPLM-IO in opposition. So the mother's position cannot be given to him, yet they are from different political parties. Members of the FDs will not accept. If Nyandengit is to be replaced, then she has to be replaced by someone within the political party and not an outsider. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that argument. And that argument of two different political positions that the two belong to.
Yeah.
But my question will be, what position do you think will best suit Mabior Garang if he was to be offered any position in this current government?
Minister of Agriculture.
Why?
Because he's currently engaged in farming in Kenya. And he seems to be, his agriculture or like his business seems to be doing really well. Like he's doing tomato farming, and then he's making salsa, tomato paste, and tomato sauce from the tomatoes from his farms. I've also seen him having spinach, different vegetables like sukuma wiki or kales, spinach, and also maize. Yeah. So that is something that he has an experience in. And he seems passionate about it. So it would suit him really well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I will have to agree with you because I was thinking what other position can I be given? If he's already into the farming thing and he's already farming in Kenya, doing his tomatoes thing and such,
Veggies
as you people have seen on his social media, then yeah, it might be good for that position. But again, it does a little bit of some business here and there, especially with his apparel, the cloth line, where he has been doing his own other thing. Yeah, so I think either way, the best thing to do is to ask him which position do you like, young man, and then he just say.
Are they being asked which position do you want, and then
and then he just say I like this position.
Na akisema anataka kuwa nini, whatever he says he wants to be the Minister of Trade and Industry, will that uncle accept?
No, he will be told to look for a position that is not currently being held by one of the political elite kids. Yeah.
One of the cool kids.
Yeah, to avoid those ones. You can look for another weak member and say, I want that one. It doesn't have to be Melinga. It can just be simply any other person. Yeah, and then just take over that position. But it's crazy.
Yeah.
But do you think that it feel easy for Mabior Garang to work with Adul Kir, or it will be easy to work with Salva Kiir? Who among the two do you think is easy to work with?
I think Mabior would like to work with Adut, not the father. Because he has tried to work with the father, right? With Kedid when he was the undersecretary. I keep on forgetting like which ministry was undersecretary.
That's
was
the same thing, Water and Irrigation.
Water and Irrigation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's actually another ministry that he can handle. So And then he resigned. But the reasons for his resignation, he did not specify why. Probably he just didn't, his purpose didn't align, or he felt like the top shots or the political parties were not doing what was required of them. And by joining the opposition party, his idea was probably to hold the government accountable and to keep the government operations in check. But then when it came to the practicals or application of the powers and all that, then he probably realized that this is not what he signed up for. So that would explain why he had to excuse himself. And I don't think he's not interested in politics, because I think he has mentioned in a couple of interviews afterwards that he is not leaving politics, but probably he's just waiting for the right time. And the right time means having the right people in the right places. So with Adut, maybe like based on the article that he published a few days ago, he's probably ready to work with her and other young politicians or government officials. Yeah.
But I feel the same thing, that he can easily work with Adut, but to what extent? Right now, the reason why it seems like the relationship is a little bit smooth is because Adut is not holding that position of power. Because the reason why it might have differ with President Kiir is because President Kiir is the final say when it comes to everything. So that's why maybe he thought that some of the things that he wanted to be done were not being allowed to be done because of the person with the last say, right? So if Adut is given the same powers again, they might differ along the way. So I can't really predict who they can work with. But at the moment, it seems they can go well with Adun Kiir. But if power was to be handed to her, it might create a different story. But again, like when you are a minister, take for example, if it was to be appointed as a minister, when you are a minister, you are in the cabinet, and the cabinet respond to or report to the president. They do not hold the president accountable. In a well-organized society, that cabinet meeting is supposed to be shared by the president, and the president is supposed to give the cabinet ministers to tell him of what's happening in their ministries. And then they just share a good meeting, and then they all come to an agreement that if we do this thing at this specific ministry, it will be helpful to the country. If we do this, it will be helpful to everybody else, right? That's how it's supposed to be. But as a country, or as a leaders that came from those of Talimat, orders, sometimes they feel like what they're thinking of is what is supposed to be done, not what other people are thinking of, because that's the kind of system that they came from, Talimat. You see, the orders, whatever. So I can't really predict if it will be a good at the end of the day if the powers were to be given to Adut.
Which powers?
The presidency powers.
Kwani is it a chiefdom or any kingdom? Hereditary kingdom.
What say do you guys have? If she was to be put in tonight, you guys will do nothing.
No, but
you will just cry over social media.
No, that can't happen.
It's finished.
They can even have that coup that they have been singing.
Who is going to lead that coup?
A lot of people.
Which people?
Wait, the online
you people,
warriors, keyboard warriors.
Yeah, people
no, but the thing
make
is,
noise and then
nobody will accept any appointment. The president, even in the Constitution and the Revitalized Peace Agreement of 2018, although the president has a number of powers, he cannot appoint a president. Presidency is an elective position. So there's no way Kiir will appoint someone to replace himself. The only thing that can happen is if he dies while he's still in power, then his political party will choose someone, most likely the deputy chairperson. In this case, that's Bolmel at the moment until he's replaced or demoted or something happens or there's some reshuffle within the SPLM political party. That's what the Constitution and the Revitalized Peace Agreement agree on. I think we covered this topic some time back. Yeah. But him sitting down and saying, from today onward, I'm appointing Adut Salva Kiir Mayardit or Dr. Benjamin Bolmel as the next president of South Sudan can never happen.
It can be your country.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so now coming back to our story of Mabior Garang, coming back. You know, after that post, you posted another. Okay, let me go to one of it. So after that post, in the comment section, actually somebody say get well soon. So when people say get well soon, it means somebody is sick, right?
Yeah.
So it maybe was coming back from where he had sorted treatment somewhere else and it was just coming back to Nairobi because he did not say any destination. So with that one comment, I was like, okay, maybe this guy went outside to seek treatment, right? And now he's back in Nairobi where he resides. But again, putting all those one aside, leaving the comments and everything, and coming back to another post that he posted after the one on the plane, where he was talking of the market day at Kilimani, something like that, selling of the apparel or the clothing line, the clothes that they do sell in Nairobi. Then to me now it makes sense with the person that said get well soon, that he was jetting back to Nairobi from where he went to. And now he's going to report to his work of selling clothes on Sunday, which is tomorrow.
On market day.
On Monday. So that will be my interpretation after looking at the two posts and the person that commented.
Yeah, I've also seen someone saying, welcome back to City of Cold Water. This one cannot be Juba. Juba is known as the Sun City. So City of Cold Water could be either Nairobi or Nyeri. Because I think most of his farms are located in Nyeri. Like he has a big tract of land there, which is where he does most of his farming activity. But then as for the apparels, I'm not sure where he does the business, but I think it's usually somewhere around Kenyatta Market and those like where people sell authentic African stuff. So most likely this means he's going back to Nairobi. And also I saw that message, that comment of get well soon. So probably these are people who actually know him. And someone said, welcome back home. Welcome back to your house. So technically these are people who know him at a personal level and probably had some private information regarding his trip.
So that's it. He was coming to Nairobi. It's just that like of the recent happening and everything, that's why people made that conclusion that if they see him on a plane, then he's going to Juba. And it was on a plane for over how long? How many hours ago from the time that he posted?
The time he posted was 8 hours ago.
Yes, and then he posted
then 5 hours later.
Yes, he posted the second
Tomorrow
one.
Is market day. Yeah.
So you see there, it was
Primary School Organic Farms. Okay, this one is in Nairobi.
Yeah. So if it was going to Juba, then the next post that would have followed would have been him landing at Juba International Airport and being received by a couple of people, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that this post that came after that one was a different post that relate to Nairobi activities, then it was not going to Juba.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Do you guys support that Mabior Garang should come back to Juba and be given a position? And should that position be that of a vice president, Nyandengit, or a different vacant vice president position that's available?
The only vacant vice president available at the moment is that of Brioni'd.
Is you saying it? But it's a member of SPLM party, so
to come. Yeah, he can replace him.
Yeah.
For the time being, but will they accept? Because the last time I checked,
will he even accept? That's the question. Yeah.
No, it's a two-way, double-edged sword, right? is he going to accept? He might. But then what about the party members? Because last time some elected the replacement, like an interim chairperson. But then there was another group that rejected him. Yet they followed the constitution, the party constitution, which indicated that in case of incapacitation or if the first vice president is not able to perform his duties, then someone can be put in his position for the time being until when he's able to resume his roles and responsibilities.
Yeah.
So in this case, like even if he wants to take that position or if he can be convinced to take it, then there would be some who will be against it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment, share, like.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, don't let them forget.
Right.